Hello everyone, welcome back. In my previous game I was playing against Alex Gelman, and we got very interesting position in the French defense. He played this sacrifice of b4, and the game became very sharp and interesting. Feel free to check the previous video to see. And yeah, we're waiting for the next game of 3+0. Just to remind you, my rating is 2397, and I'm intending to cross 2400 before playing 5+0. So I'm one win away from the rating. I really hope I'll make it. And yeah, let me mention in the meantime that a friend of mine suggested that in the previous videos with these kind of colors, the dark squares that were blue, kind of blue, they were a little bit too bright, and suggested I will just change it. Also, one of the comments in my first video suggested that I should use this already existing kind of layout for the board with a little bit darker blue. And yeah, so I'm not sure what you think. Feel free to leave a comment if this is better colors. Now that I look at it, I actually don't have the wooden border on the side, which I like. So on the next video I'll probably put the wooden board. Yeah. It takes quite a while to find the
started.
Game. Okay. So taking my 10 seconds. This is a nice low rated guy. Should have good chances to win. Additional master with only 1900. Geronimo. Okay. And I'll play fast in the opening to put pressure on him and maybe get an edge on the clock. So we have the Benko Gambit on the board. And now, normally they play castles, e4, d6. He's taking his time. Let's see who he is while he's thinking. Okay, 92 I believe should be the move, or was it? No, I think it was a4 first. Yeah. Now a5 and simply bishop b5. Now that I have this square on b5. Okay. Just checking quickly. Carlo, Vittorino. Okay. Let us castle. I'm not sure how to punish him in this position. Let's see, e5 makes sense to me. Let's try e5. I don't know why, but I like it. Yeah. Now knight c6 was my idea. Now if he takes, I take back, probably with the bishop. Also bishop c6 looks tempting. Okay, but I'll go with the knight. Okay, bishop takes. Oh, he will take and then take with the queen on d6. I don't like it. Let's go like this. Yeah. Bishop x3 makes sense. And now if it takes here, maybe I'll have knight d5. No, but actually I'm losing a pawn now if he's playing accurately. No, queen f3 makes sense. Protect it. Yeah. I have a feeling my opponent is a bit low rated, but underrated. But we'll see as the game develops. He's probably not too strong if he's playing equally slow to me. Let's go rook a1.
Server announcement.
Probably take e3. Take with the queen. I'm threatening knight takes b5, followed by bishop takes c5. So let's see. Actually, I could also take with the pawn, now that I think about it. He's choosing to take this one. That's a bit intriguing. And now I can take and c4, get the pawn back at least. It makes sense. Also bishop h6. Yeah, I like bishop h6. Trying to get an exchange. And now c4. And if he moves the knight to e7 or b4, I have queen f6. And it looks quite... Oh, actually I had rook d5, but okay, didn't do anything to prevent it. Seems like I should be winning now. I wonder if I'll cross 2400 in this game or if I have to play another one. That's interesting.
Black resigned.
And the new rating is exactly 2400. So we hit the milestone. So in the next videos we'll play 5+0, and then after crossing the next milestone there, we will go back here and try to cross 2450. Here, by here I mean to 3+0 on the ICC pool. And yeah, let's quickly go through the game. So up until this point, e4, everything seems more or less logical to me. And yeah, now I'm not sure. a4 I think is correct, and from this position on, I'm not sure if bishop b5 was the right way. Normally, black is already playing knight bd7 when I go bishop b5, or bishop b5 is a check. But now, knight a6, knight b4 seemed quite strong for him. So let's see what the computer suggests. So it says queen b3, and it makes a lot of sense to just protect the pawn, and then maybe try to play on later. I'm sure I have it in my analysis, but I can't really see it. So you know what? I'll just quickly check them and then continue to mention it within the same video. So I'll just mention what's the right way, and then what else could I have improved in the game. I checked the game, and in this position, okay, up until here, was correct. Castles, knight b4, and here e5 was interesting. Probably not the best. Bishop g5 or bishop f4 with a slight pull for white would have been better. Adventurous, maintains some very small edge, but nothing serious. Yeah, now black had a better move, but bishop b7 was a mistake. I think queen takes b6 simply was the way to equalize, probably. Yeah, now in this position bishop g5 was a very strong move. Knight c6 was not correct. And the reason, I don't remember what it was. Because bishop takes c6. But no, I don't understand. Yeah, bishop g5 was probably also giving an edge, but I had a nice tactic that I missed. In this position, after knight c6, here I took with the pawn, but I had bishop takes c6 instead, with the idea that after knight takes c6 I have an intermediate move, very strong move b7 with a slight advantage. And of course I didn't see it in the game, but it was very strong. Now after dc6, queen b6, the position is equal again. Bishop e3 is a slight mistake, I should play queen f3 and protect the pawn. Now after knight c6, black is just a pawn up. He missed it, he allowed me to defend. e6 is another mistake, allowing bishop g5 with a very big edge for white. Another mistake, knight d5 is correct. Again, rook ac1 is a mistake, allowing knight e3. I should have played bishop g5 with a very small advantage. And the crucial mistake of the game was probably this move, bishop takes e3. Instead, he should have just taken on e3 and be slightly better, as I said. So bishop c3, bc3, knight c6, bishop h6 was very strong, I think. And yeah, after rook e8, rook d5 will finish the game on the spot. c4 was also sufficient, and now black is just lost. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this game. It was very interesting to me. And by the way, after I checked knight a6 and it didn't exist in my analysis. I analyzed 4 different moves in this position and knight a6 wasn't one of them. So I'll check it for future games in case I play this opponent and I'll come up with an improvement, but probably either bishop f4 or bishop d5 in this position. So I hope you learned something and enjoyed watching this video. I know I did. And I'd like to thank you, and if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.